Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. It looks like Scooby-Doo is coming to the small screen in live action for the first time. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. But before we do, I want to remind you that I do have a second channel. Right now, I'm focused on a little bit of poetry. I've been doing a daily or several daily haiku for the time being. It's going to expand into other things, but if you want to check me out and have some kind of interest in any of that stuff going on, be sure to check it out at Brian Kunkel on YouTube. All right then, zoinks! Netflix orders first live-action Scooby-Doo series from Riverdale producer. Okay, this could be a bad idea or a really good idea, perhaps. See what they do with it. Mystery Inc. is back in business as Netflix has given an 8-episode series order for the first live-action Scooby-Doo series. The modern reimagining will uncover how everyone's favorite mystery-solving kids and their beloved dog first teamed up to crack the haunting case that started it all. Joss Applebaum and Scott Rosenberg will serve as showrunners and writers. During their final summer at camp, old friends Shaggy and Daphne get embroiled in a haunting mystery surrounding a lonely lost Great Dane puppy that may have been a witness to a supernatural murder. Together with the pragmatic and scientific townie Velma and the strange but ever so handsome new kid Freddy, they set out to solve the case that is pulling each of them into a creepy nightmare that threatens to expose all of their secrets. And it goes on a little bit more. Just some opinions by the showrunners, but nothing really interesting about the show itself. Yeah, so what do you think about this? I think this is has the potential to be a disaster. I think the most promising thing about it is the fact that they're describing Scooby as a puppy. If he's a puppy, you could use a real dog, perhaps. You don't need to get into some of the goofier antics that you see from the character in the traditional cartoons, where he's talking like this and all that bullshit. I think that would not play very well on television. So I guess the real question is, how dark do you go? I mean, do you continue to try to appeal to the child audience and appeal to that sort of nostalgia factor and the original generations that grew up with the show? Or do you take this opportunity on Netflix in a different venue to make it darker, make it a little bit more adult, but perhaps not too adult, and maybe put it in the teen to 20s range? Something perhaps more akin to like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show, things like that. It'd be interesting to see what angle they take with this. You know, how do they juxtapose the goofiness, the zaniness of the traditional cartoon versus the inherent implied darkness of it all. I think it'll be interesting to see what they do. I think in this particular case, I'd like to see them go darker, make it a bit more adult, open it up to a different audience, a wider audience, bring along people maybe such as myself who are not likely to sit down and watch it if it's still childish. I do have fond memories of the originals, but I don't see myself ever sitting down and watching the big screen adaptations to live screen. Like, I thought those were ridiculous. But if you do something a little bit darker, a little bit more adult that I don't have to feel guilty about watching on television or on Netflix, I may be in. So what do you think? What angle do you think they should take? Let us know in the comment section below. And until next time, keep it kind of creepy, I hope.